Bada boom, bada bing. Happy Saturday, well, everybody. Good to see you, everyone. This is live right now as we are jumping on, and we're gonna spend a few minutes together here. I'm gonna get you guys some updates, some really cool stuff to talk about. Lots of stuff to talk about, right? So as you're coming in here, make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home, because you are. All right, we'll be starting here, you guys, momentarily. Let's see, get a couple things here off my window. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Kelly Kim, how are you? Okay, good. We are streaming live. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Sweet. Rodney, good to see you. Daniel, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Let me pull you up. I want to share with you guys some numbers. I'll share with you some stats. I'll share with you guys some cool stuff here. We have probably quite a few new people that will be joining us today as well tonight. So as you guys are coming in here, make yourself at home. We're gonna spend a few minutes together here. I don't know, 30 minutes up to an hour, maybe more, maybe less. We'll see. But I'm gonna bring you a whole bunch of updates. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. We've got a lot of stuff to address. I love the smiley faces flying around. That's good. That means you guys are here present. I love interaction, as you can all see. Bo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Rod, good to see you. Good to see everybody. Okay, I'm back home, man. Feels great to be back. Was over in Orlando over the last week. You know, as you guys know, you know, we were meeting with a bunch of people. We were meeting with the you know, the venue people, the event coordinators, event designers, event I mean, all kinds of different teams, and everything was well, let me just put it that way. I came home very satisfied, very happy with how things went. We literally have, you guys, we have the best team behind the conference that's going to be taking place, which I'll talk about that in just a minute here, okay? Hey, 30 seconds, we'll be getting started. I'm going to pull up some stats as of today, because I want to share them with you. And we'll be rolling, okay? Where's everybody from? Where are you guys from? Jumping on here, where are you from? I know this is like super late night, you know, hangout. I know a lot of people are still sleeping. A lot of people are overseas and sleeping. All of our overseas friends are currently like, you know, 5 a.m., 4 a.m., which is totally understandable if you can't be here. But if you're watching this recorded, watching this live, we still love you. You know, I know I try to accommodate everybody, but man, with the, you know, the schedules and just having people all around the world, it's kind of difficult. Okay, Sophia's from Florida. Beautiful, warm Florida, man. I just got back from Florida. It was like 70 degrees, 75 over there, you know, and I got here, and literally tonight, I don't know if anybody, you guys from Midwest, tonight we're having negative 35, so 35 below with wind chill. With no wind chill is like 28 below or something like that, or like 25 below. Crazy. Anybody from Midwest here? It's like, oh my goodness, what's going on in here? Netherlands, 5 a.m. Okay, Yvonne. Yvonne is doing things that are not convenient. You know, I used to do a lot of things that were not convenient for me too. And I still do. So, whatever it takes, attitude. Love it, Yvonne, I love it. Okay, Pete, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see, note-taking device, which would that be? Text edit. All right, so we've got a few things on our agenda here today. Can you guys hear me okay? Might be a little echoey because I'm in this big room and I don't have my fancy microphone to hook up to. Yeah, Chicago is cold, huh? Chicago is really cold. Justin Morangia is crazy. Dude, 35 below windshield, man, you walk outside and it's like burning. It's not even cold anymore, man. It's like it burns you. You know, we got a ton of snow too. So, fun, man. It's winter. It's winter. So what you gonna do, right? It's like this. If you don't like it, move. You know, some people complain when it's hot. Some people complain when it's cold. Some people complain when it's different. Some people, I'm like, dude, you don't like something, move, right? So if I'm here, I better not complain. And you know what? I don't. Because it's good. All the germs die, you know, when it's 35 below zero. So we got a very nice, you know, refreshed. Okay, good. All right, sweet. So we've got 126, because I had a really cool meeting with our development today. Unique visitors. We've got, let's see, 1875. One sec, just calculating the kind of some. I want to share with you guys some stats here. 1875 plus 77, 17, 95, 92. Okay. 92. Gross reg, okay, and then 77, 17, activated. Okay, very good. So, here's what we're gonna do, you guys, okay? I wanted to update you on some stats and some funnels. Okay, I hope everybody's doing great tonight, yeah? I hope everybody's doing good. Anybody having a bad day or whatever, leave that out the door. We don't need we don't need your bad days over here. Everybody, my name is Vic Strizius. If you're just first time joining, Miles loves stats. Who else loves stats? Yeah, we're gonna talk about some stats tonight. Okay, so TJ, always good to see you, man. Or Pete, always good to see you. All of you guys. Okay, it's great to see you every time we get together. So I know we have a bunch of people start to come through the doors. And if you're here for the first time, welcome, you guys. This is 4% group, 4% Facebook group, and we're gonna have people here who just created an account or confirmed. Well, actually, everybody needs to be confirmed to be here. So you will see a lot of new faces here. You guys will see a lot of new people coming in here. Starting immediately, really, and moving forward. We'll probably hit 100,000 members here in this group very, very quickly. So don't be surprised when you see that happening, because the way the stuff is working and what I'm going to be announcing to you guys, it will be insane. I think we're going to go into a hyper growth mode, which is going to be exciting for everybody. But I want to give a couple encouragements to the entire group here, within the 4%, like I always do. And you guys have always been great at this kind of stuff, which is, look, we'll have new people coming in, some of those people will be like totally newbies, and they'll be like little, intimidated, little, maybe a little scared. It's a new thing, it's a new territory, it's a new, environment for them, right? It's a new group that they joined. And, some people are more, outgoing, more open, they like to engage in conversations, etc. And some people are not, some people are more conserved, they're more, within themselves. So I want to encourage you guys, everybody here in the group, especially our, founding, I want to say founding pre-launch members, those guys who go back with us for any period of time. All right. I want to encourage you guys to keep up that momentum, keep up keep loving everybody. You know what I mean? Because this is good. The way that we have been growing thus far has been incredible. I'm very, very proud, very honored to be a part of something that is, it's not just like, okay, let's just talk about, making a buck here or whatever. We do that, right? And we're going to do that. We're going to talk a lot about that kind of stuff. But man, when we have an environment to where everybody is genuinely interested in helping somebody else, right? That is, dude, you can't, no amount of money will buy that stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's just cool. And so I want every one of us here, if you guys could, really do, yourself and just the entire group, a huge favor, and just step up. You gotta treat this as your own house, if you will. This is not, I don't want it to be looked at, okay, this is Vic's house or whatever. This is our house, man. And the kind of environment we're going to create, what makes a company or breaks a company is not, well, some of them is like, management decisions or whatever, the decisions made at the top. But what really makes, especially in our industry, especially in network marketing, working with people, what makes a company or breaks a company, and really what is a company? What is a company, right? When you look at it, what is the 4%, or what is that company or the other company? It's not a logo, it's not a website. It's people within the company, it's people, right? It's people. So So, I would appreciate if you guys keep up that, what you have been doing thus far. It's going to be incredible. I see ourselves as being literally the most engaged, the most welcoming, the most warm and authentic, transparent, the most, genuine group of people out there on the internet, and people who are crushing the most, right? And I think we can do it. As a matter of fact, I know we can do it. So with that being said, you guys, again, I appreciate you. And moving forward, let's keep up that spirit, the 4% spirit. That would be awesome. Okay. All right, Kelly Camp, Lifetime. Okay, awesome. Muhammad, good to see you, man. Good to see you. So check it out. Okay, you guys. Let's see. Where do I start? I want to share with you guys some stats. Okay, so earlier today. Again, last week I was traveling. I was over in Orlando. We met with the event planners. We're looking to have our first international conference for the 4%. Definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be insane. We're pulling a team that's behind this, from designers to creative minds of the event, to just strategic people, everybody, to the talent, to the experts that we're bringing onto the event. We're working on this thing. It's not going to be just another, they just put together an event just to put together an event. It's going to be insanely awesome. Transcendence is the outcome of this one. So you guys will see. We'll literally have people working on this that have put together events for like Nikes and Google, and it's just ridiculous. I mean, if you would see, which you will, right, when you show up, we will raise the bar. I'll talk about the event, but that's what was happening last week. Okay, so last week I was there for the whole week basically, and we shot some event promo stuff. So now I'm back. Got back, yesterday, last night. Today is the weekend. Obviously, we had I had a meeting with our development, and as you guys know, we transitioned over from QuickBank, right, officially now to our custom-built affiliate system, right, affiliate funnel from within the 4% group. How do you guys like it so far? Okay, how do you like it so far? Do you guys dig it? Is that easy to navigate, right? Or what do you think? Give me, just spend a couple minutes here. Give me some feedback. What do you guys think about this? I know this is real-time comments, and so I actually would like to get your opinion now that you had a few days to play with it. What do you think about it? Is that good? Is that not good? Obviously, this is version 1.0. All right, version 1.0. Okay, dig it. Yep. Now there was a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about it. Okay, number one. Looks great. Okay, so I want to bring you guys some stats. Okay, some stats how the funnel works. Now this funnel is different from is a lot different from any other typical funnels that you would see. Okay, so typically a funnel is like a landing page. You get people to opt in, and then they go and they see a sales presentation, and then they join or they don't join, and there's follow-up messages, etc., right? This funnel is a little different, obviously, and so what you have access to. Is one of 3 versions of this funnel. So we call it the 7 steps funnel, which is a free to enter funnel. Okay. Now, currently we have our first version up, and there's going to be a version that's going to be a shorter version, and then a version that's going to be a longer version. So there's going to be a version that's going to be like Google compliant, with more content, loaded up with more content. And then there's going to be a version to where it's going to be even shorter than this one. Okay, so it's very straight to the point, bam, bam, get people to create an account. Now, what happens is when somebody creates an account, right? By the way, as you promote this funnel, make sure that you have your setup, you have your custom tracking or the custom funnel tracking links set up. And I show you how to do that. By the way, did you guys find those videos to be easy to follow? Those tutorial setup videos, or is that complicated? Give me some feedback. I need your feedback right now, because if we need to adjust anything, make it easier, simple, whatever the case is, or if we need to complicate it a little bit more, let me know now, because I don't want to keep going back to it over and over, right? So over there, I walked you through the perfect setup of how to promote your funnel, right? How to get your link, how to set up your tracking, your third-party tracking, how to get your stuff set up, and how to promote it. And my hope is that it was easy enough for you to go through and get set up, and it makes sense for you, right? So what is the difference between your raw link, your raw affiliate link, versus your ClickMagick tracking link versus your domain URL, right? So it's very important that everybody follows that setup, okay? You don't have to follow that setup, but again, you don't have to do anything I tell you either, right? So it's going to be up to you. And what I see, not a lot, maybe I've seen maybe two or three people so far, right? They're like, well, do I need to have that, or do I need to have that? Do I need to have my domain? Look, when I was getting started, you guys, look, the reason, I'm talking to the new people here. Those guys who don't know me, I will not tell you what you need, or I will not tell you what you want to hear. I will not tell you the answers that you're looking for, you might be looking for. I'll tell you what I think will help you, okay? Sometimes it will be very easy, sometimes it will not be as easy, but at the end of the day, I have a vested interest in your success, right? I have a vested interest in the success of this group, as a 4% group. And so some things I'll be presenting to you, they may not be the most convenient things, but I promise you, those are the things that will help you build a long-term, stable business and stable promotion, and just, get your bases protected and all that stuff, right? So for example, one of those things that, as you go through the setup funnel, one of those things is I recommend that you get yourself a domain name so that you promote the domain name, right? And I walk you through the setup of how to do that. And some people still like, a couple people that I've seen, they're still like, why do I need to have a domain name? Can I just promote the raw link? So when I was getting started, you guys, right, one of the things that I committed to, and I believe this is why I was able to get what I was able to get and have what I have, is because when it comes to like learning new things, you guys, I don't care what I know, I don't care what I've achieved before, I don't care my accolades or whatever the case is. If I want to learn a skill from somebody who is who has what I want to have, right? If I'm in a student mode, if I'm in a learning mode, I don't ask questions. I don't even consider, maybe I'm going to do that or that. If I'm learning from an expert, if I'm learning from somebody who has done what I want to do, I don't even question a thing, right? It's just like blind following, right? I'm just like closing my eyes, putting blinders on. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right, don't look anywhere. You just do what you are instructed to do. Very, very simple. Listen, in this business, right, succeeding is actually a lot simpler if you just simply follow very simple instructions and don't even deviate from it, not one iota, okay? This is what I would encourage everybody to do, but then again, at the end of the day, it will be up to you, okay? But man, when I was following my mentor in the beginning, and I was learning, and I was broke, and I did not have any, I did not know what this marketing game is. I was like a sponge, man. I was just soaking everything in. And man, that thing was like, I had this mindset. I would be like, dude, whatever he tells me, right? Reasonable, unreasonable. If he would say, Vic, you got to make this phone call at 5 a.m. or you got to make a phone call standing on one foot with your right hand being raised to the top. I know this is extreme. He didn't tell me that. But I was prepared to do that level of details and that close of a following, right? I was prepared for it. I would not even question it. I would not say, well, why do I need to stand on one foot to make those phone calls? It has nothing to do with marketing. If my mentor would tell me to do that, I would not question it. That was my mindset in the beginning, right? Still is, when I still want to learn some, a skill that I don't have. And so, again, just telling you from experience, telling you from the heart, and I would encourage you to adopt similar or the same belief system in yourself, because you will go a lot further, a lot faster, a lot, a lot more, in a lot more powerful ways, okay? Okay, so check it out. You go through the funnel setup, right? We ran some traffic so far. Well, you guys ran some traffic to it so far. Here's what we've got as of today. Okay, and I pull up my calculator. I'll share with you guys some stats. Again, keep in mind these are first sample data kind of tests that are coming in, and we're tracking this like there is no tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about this. So here's what we've got so far. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Okay, so as of right now, okay, we had a total of 126, just over 126,000 unique visitors across the board. This is across the board, across everybody. Okay, now you guys are paying, keeping track of these things. Okay, these numbers, when I look at them, they're like, I like what I see. Let me tell you why. Just a hair bit over 126,000 unique clicks. Now, not registrations, just clicks to any one of your, this is like across the board on the 4%, level global scale, right? Now, out of those, we had 9,592 people registered. okay, meaning submitted their information and created an account, okay? Now take a look at what the numbers are. Now 126,000, you guys, this includes junk traffic. We had quite a bit, probably about half of those is actually junk, garbage traffic that I would never, ever recommend anybody purchase, okay? So that's including all of that stuff, including junk traffic, including robot traffic. We had quite a bit of those coming in as well, including like, you know, all these, you know, different script traffic. And we'll talk about traffic a lot. I'll teach you guys a lot about traffic. But this is, keep in mind, this includes all that garbage, okay? Out of that, so we had 9,592 new registrations come in. So 9,592 divided by 126,000. Okay, so we are at 7.6%, okay, gross registration rate. Now, this is including all that garbage traffic, all that bot traffic, all that, and there's a ton of them, okay, there's a ton of them. Now, when I look at this, I like what I see. I like what I see a lot, because that tells me that even this version 1.0 release, or this first funnel, okay, there's going to be 3, okay? The first one is, even with all that crappy traffic that no way in the world will convert, 7.6% registration rate is awesome. Now, out of the 9,592 people that have submitted the registration, okay, and I'll tell you about optimization, our next steps here. It's very, very exciting stuff. I'm pumped, as you know, if you can probably tell. Now, check it out. We had 7,717 people have confirmed their registration. They have verified their registration. So 7,717 out of 9,592, okay, we are at 80.4% of people confirming their registration. Okay, let me tell you what this means. This means that when somebody comes to your landing page, right, when you promote, you notice there is no landing page needed. There is no opt-in page needed necessarily, okay? We operate on a registration basis. So when they register, they get to your list, and you can set it up, obviously, as you go through the funnel setup, all that stuff. Now, out of the people that have submitted their information, so the way this works is like this. You don't show anybody in your stats, okay, in your reporting, unless they confirm or they verify their account. So let's say Nick Hill, okay, let's say Nick Hill runs traffic to his page, right, his affiliate page. Somebody goes in, let's say Anna goes in there and she submits her information, okay. Anna gets an email saying, hey, Anna, congratulations, you know, you're just one click away from activating your 4% group account so you can access your 7 steps. So Anna needs to say, yep, I want to confirm my account. I am real Anna Melamon. I'm not somebody else pretending to be Anna, right? And so it's like a double opt-in process. And you guys, usually, okay, generally on a double opt-in process on a landing page, okay, you will lose at least half of those people, okay, typically. Okay, we've tried it. Now, we are running an 80.4% confirmation rate right now. That's across, you know, out of like almost 10,000 people coming through so far. Okay, 9,592 people. So that's a really, really, really good stat. I'm personally very, very happy with that. Okay, so we are able to now when Anna, let's say Anna now confirmed her account, right? She says, yeah, I'm gonna click this link. I'm real Anna. Nobody's trying to pretend to be like me or whatever, right? Now, as soon as she clicks verify, okay, now she becomes an active registered member of the 4%, and Nick Hill sees that stat popping up in his reporting. Okay, so you only see stats that are showing and reflecting your active verified members, like confirmed members. What that means is if you have your autoresponder set up and linked, you are building essentially a double opt-in list, which is huge. Okay, you have no idea how valuable that is if you're just getting started. Okay, how many of you guys are marketers here and you're like, man, this is double opt-in game. I would love to have a double opt-in list because it's clean. Somebody needs to actually have to you know, check their email address, they have to click the link, right, verify, and we're running at 80.4% so far on a verification process, which is awesome. I couldn't be happier about that. I was actually banking on that. I'm like, dude, if we even get 60%, that would be awesome. We're at 80.4%, great, okay, great. So that's where we're at so far, you guys, okay? Now, there's a couple of things that we're doing when it comes to optimization, okay? Now, this is, keep in mind, these stats, we have not Okay, we have not activated any of the follow-up sequences. We have not activated any of the communication triggered emails, behavioral email systems. We have not activated any of those systems yet. This is basically just as raw as it gets. Okay, just somebody comes in through and they just go with the flow, just go through the process by themselves. There is no other emails being sent to them. There is nothing yet have been activated just yet. Okay, so this is literally as raw as it gets before any of the follow-up systems kick into gear. Okay, which they're about to do, or they're about to kick into to the gear here this coming week. Okay, all right. So now before I tell you about some of the optimization things we're going to be implementing here, here's what I want to tell you. I want to clarify your reporting. Okay, so these guys, you go into your reporting stats, right, and you can see your different sections there. Okay, you may see the reporting statistics being a little bit limited right now at the moment. Okay, let me tell you why. If you guys saw my previews about the reporting, right, I said that the reporting is going to be super detailed, right? You will see which funnel, which campaign, if you identify which traffic source you're running, how many people are coming in, opt-in rate, or the registration rate, registration versus unique opt-ins, how many unique clicks you're getting per channel, per traffic source, all that craziness, and all the way down to the upsell process, down to your refunds and your net income per funnel, okay, per traffic source. Crazy details. Now, when we opened this up, okay, we did not have the reporting available because we needed to have some sample data coming through so that the system can pick up the numbers and start putting them through the formula, right, and then displaying you the right numbers. Now, our server guy immediately panicked, right? He's like, my goodness, what do you guys, I don't know what you guys are doing over there, but this is like crushing the website because there's so much data coming in so fast, and the database needs to calculate all the all the formulas and statistics and display proper numbers to proper affiliates. All that stuff is just ridiculous pressure on the system on a global scale. So what they ended up doing is they ended up scaling up different things like database. There's technical, some technical terms here on you, but it's not important for you to understand all the details. I still want you to be in a loop of like what's been happening here over the last several days. So we have increased the server size. We have increased databases. We have increased the MySQL. We've basically expanded everything. And the way this is going to be throttled in is your stats. You'll still get full reporting, full stats, just like I showed you in previews. Okay, but the stats will be throttled in. Okay, so instead of making everything available and running a potentially dangerous a pressure on the system that's way too dangerous, right? So what we're doing is as data is coming in and the development team, they're sampling the data and they're feeding the data through. Now, some of the stats will be limited for you for the time being, but then eventually over the next several days, right, you'll see more and more stats being opened up to you so that you will see your reporting. So such as conversions, to the upsells, to the conversions to the annual upsells, conversions to all the other things, potential refunds or cancellations, all that stuff. Okay, make sense, you guys? So currently, don't worry too much about reporting just yet. Give it a few more days. Let the system do what it's doing. Get more data in. Let them optimize the servers and databases, etc., so that we can have this thing running smoothly. All that stuff, like I showed you, it will be there, but it needs, for the reporting part of it, it needs a little bit of time because they need to optimize it so that it runs smoothly. Okay, it's just like fine tuning all the knobs on the dashboard, right? Make sure that this is all that stuff is there. Okay. All right, so that is the funnel. Now, funnel optimization, front end, ascension, and then the back end. So the way the funnel will work, okay, you guys, the stats I shared with you now, again, they are as raw as it gets, okay? Before any of the follow-up systems, before any of the ascension, communication systems kick into the gears. We'll talk about payments, Ram. We'll talk about payments as well. I got like 14 things to update you guys on, so stay tuned, okay? So the way, what we're doing this week, okay, is we are activating our follow-up sequence for the newly registered members, okay? we are, it will include, so there's going to be 3 levels, there's going to be 3 levels of 3 different systems that will be working here, okay? There's going to be the front end optimization, okay? The front end optimization. So what I mean by front end optimization is that as you have traffic coming through, there's going to be 3 versions of a 7 steps to success or 7 steps to results funnel. 3 different versions. Again, there's going to be the current one, there's going to be the shorter one, and then the longer one, okay? Our goal is to have more people, as they're coming in, to register and create a free account, okay? That's a front-end optimization. So we want to have more people registering, more people going through the doors. Eventually, we will be also implementing SMS communication. Later on, will allow, at least that's in the plans anyways, is to allow you to start building your, your communication, just like you collect in emails. The plans are as such that will allow, our intention is to allow you to build those lists as well. So you're setting yourself up for a long-term success in your business, okay? So there is also the ascension level, okay, the central piece. So you got the front piece, attract more people to register. Then you have once they register, okay, we have a system of communication that will basically will communicate with your people that are coming in on your behalf. You don't have to do this. All is going to be done for you, okay? And we'll get those people to go from being a free member to upgrading to a pro member. Now, not everybody's going to do that. Our intention is not to trick people here. Our intention is not to sell people or to push people to be this super aggressive, sales. We want to pull, right? We want to activate this pull type approach, which is exactly what was designed to do, okay? So you guys will see, starting this coming week, you will see your conversion stats from free to paid members skyrocket, okay? Because we have not, up to this point, we have not activated those follow-up sequences yet, okay? Again, over the next few days, starting Monday, you will see your free to paid member conversions will start to go like this, okay? It will skyrocket. The conversions will be multiplied all across the board from free to paid, okay? There is also a system in place to where it will multiply your commissions, because as people are upgrading to the pro monthly, okay, they'll be presented with an option to go annual at a discount, okay? So that will at least triple, from our experience, from previous experience, we've done this before, so now we talk from experience, that previously tripled everybody's commissions. Literally across the board, tripled everybody's commissions. So that's the kind of effect that will happen here, starting Monday and into the week, okay? That's the first thing. Now, so keeping that pipeline, yeah, Miles is saying, keep flooding the pipeline. So, all you just, like, on your behalf, what do? Just focus on getting people into your front, into your pipe. That's it, okay? So that's it. Now, make sure, okay, you guys, I want to make sure that we're clear on this one thing. For me, it's very important, okay, very important that whatever I promote, that I stand behind what I'm promoting. Like, you know what I mean? You want to make sure your intention is in the right place. You want to make sure your heart and your mind is in the right place. If you are truly passionate about the 4%, promote it, right? Recommend to people. Talk to people about it. No problem with that, right? Now, if you are not 100% sold on the 4% and you're just using 4% as just like a thing to get you by and get you some commissions, I would suggest find something different. You know what I mean? Be true to yourself, man. Don't ever lie to yourself. Don't ever, pretend, or don't be one of those pretenders or an echo. If everybody else is doing, I'm going to do this as well. Listen to your heart, man. What's your heart telling you? If your heart are with us, if your heart is with the 4%, be a 4%. Represent a 4%. You know what I mean? Be an active member of the group. Don't just be somebody who's like, behind the curtain and never engages with anything, never shows up to anything. You know what I mean? Be a player. Don't just sit in the bleachers. It's very, very important, because when you are a player, guess what? Your business is gonna boom. There's something about, there's a certain energy you're gonna radiate, right? There is a certain momentum you will hit, and it's gonna be good for you, And this is the most. My wish, my desire for everybody here in the group is to be authentic. Okay, I don't want to help pretenders here. I don't want to be a pretender. I don't want to promote anything that I'm not passionate about or I don't believe in. It's just not good. Okay, it's just never good business. So, if you're promoting, be like a 1 or a 0. There is nothing else. Okay, 1 meaning you're 100% in. You're there is no doubt. There is no like, okay, in the back of your mind, I don't know. I'm gonna check these guys out. Look, if you need to check us out, if you need to validate your belief or whatever, take whatever the time you need to validate it. But my goodness, when you pull that trigger to promote this, make sure that you're 100%. You're 100% in, and you have no doubts. You have no plan Bs or plan whatever. Be 1 or a 0. Okay, you're either 1 full in or you're not. Okay, if you're 99% in, if you're 90% there, if you're 90% support us and 10% don't do this. Find something that's gonna fire you up, and you would go 100% in, with like ridiculous, unreasonable, this drive, right? And belief and conviction, about what you do. Okay, I found that to be the most effective attitude that an entrepreneur can have and possess, right? So that's that. Okay. Now, who can promote, right? Who can promote which funnels? Okay, there's another thing I wanted to address. That is this. Actually, before I do that, I think I forgot to give you the back end. Okay, so the back end, I told you there is a front end optimization will happen this week. There is the Ascension optimization will happen this week, so free to pro members conversions. And then there's also going to be the back end, obviously optional, but we will give people opportunity to ascend and become, and serve them. Okay, and you know what? We're not going to apologize for our success. You should never apologize for your success, because everything we're going to present to people is going to be at the most. It'll be good for them. Okay, we'll never try to present a product to anybody that will be there just for the sake of making a commission. Okay, we will never do that. That's my commitment as a leader of the group, and I hope it's your commitment as well as a member of the group. Is whatever it is that we recommend through the 4%, we want to build a reputation here. Okay, to where the marketplace, people in the marketplace, if there is somebody from the 4% group recommends something, right? We want to have a reputation that would say, you know what? Whatever those guys in the 4%, whatever they recommend, I won't even question it, okay? Because it's authentic, it's legitimate, it's genuine, it's from the heart, it's from the trenches. They're not doing it for the money, okay? That's the kind of reputation I want all of us to build in the marketplace, because guess what, man? There is nothing like it. There's so many fakes and phonies out there, man. I'm sick and tired of it. I don't know about you, man, but I'm sick and tired of this crap that's going on out there. And I think we can change it. I really do. I really believe that the 4% we can do something that's pretty cool, that's different, And I know, I'm confident that if we do certain things in a certain way, and if we do them for a sustained period of time, right? We're gonna tip. Okay, we're gonna tip this thinking in the marketplace, and we're gonna become a group that whatever any one of us recommends something, okay, the marketplace on a global scale will not even question it, because guess what? People don't buy products, man. People buy people, right? And so we want to be known for our authenticity and our transparency and our belief system and what we stand for and what we're willing to tolerate, what we're not going to tolerate, and that kind of stuff. Even if the product might be, good, but we don't think it will serve the marketplace, we're not gonna sell it just for the sake of selling it. Okay, so there will be a back end to the 4%. Okay, now we have some companies like Academics, obviously, that's portfolio model. We're also developing our own products within the 4% group that are relevant. Okay, that have a specific meaning and specific outcome to what we do on an overall big picture, okay, global scale, and these products will be the 4% group products. Now we're going to have different bundles that will be available. All this stuff will be handled on your behalf. Okay, so meaning you will not have to anything 4% related, you guys. As long as you have people coming in through your front of your funnel, getting those, getting those registrations, we want to have this 4% do what it's going to do, which, it's going to be a machine, right? We're going to help so many people, and we're going to have a lot of our affiliates becoming rich. I'll tell you that. Okay, we will have a lot of affiliates becoming rich, and you know what? We will not apologize for that success, because it will be deserved success, because we're going to serve people better than anybody else with heart. Okay, so those are the systems that we're working on. Now, next, I want to talk to you guys about, let's see, who can promote which funnels, and get that clarified, because I know we have a lot of new people coming in. So there's a question, okay, what can I promote? Anybody coming in through the 4%, okay, including free people, including free members, okay? Everybody is eligible to promote the 4% group as a membership, okay? You guys are getting 50% commissions. Now, here's the caveat though. Free members and pro members, okay? Free members, they only are entitled to the front end commissions, okay? So meaning when somebody upgrades to a pro, that 50% commission goes to the free member, okay, as an affiliate. So they're just affiliates. Now, if you're a pro member, okay, what we do is we also give you an ability to participate in the commission pass up model. Okay, so basically means that you have access to your multiple streams of income, for example. Okay, so when somebody joins, and they go through the setup process, you guys know that every single link that we recommend, okay, inside of the 4%, whether it's a setup process, whether it's whatever, right, it's a dynamic affiliate link, meaning that you have multiple streams of income, okay, coming to you. How many of you guys have earned commissions from your multiple streams of income? I'm talking ClickFunnels or ClickMagic or any of the other multiple streams of income that we have here. How many of you guys have earned a commission from them, just like being passed on to you, right? I've seen some posts from many of you, right, that you have earned those commissions. Okay, so our model, or my intention here is any link that we put out there that has an affiliate opportunity to it, you know what? We're coded in the system so that you can get that commission being passed on to you. So when somebody, if you refer 100 people and those 100 people go through the setup process, they will need some basic tools like an autoresponder, like a funnel builder, right? A link tracker, like ClickMagic. So those are some of the basic tools that every entrepreneur needs, right? And when they purchase them, those companies pay you directly, but you've got to be a pro member to collect those commissions, to get that commission go to you. Make sense? Now, if you're a free member, then you are not entitled to that. So I just want to make sure that we're clear. Free members can only get front end stuff. Pro members can get front end and everything else that's behind that. Okay. Okay. So that now lifetime upgrades. Okay. So I told you guys, and we have been bombarded with support about this. And Paul, called me today. He's like, dude, can you please address that? Because people are like freaking out. We need. So a lot of you guys have been waiting for the lifetime upgrade. Okay, I told you that the lifetime is going away, right? We're replacing lifetime option with annual option. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This coming week, you guys. Hold on. This coming week, put this down a little bit. This coming week, we will be opening up registrations, okay? Optional, totally optional. It's not required. You're not obligated. You're not, it's not mandatory. It's totally optional. If you want to get yourself locked in as a lifetime member of the 4%, it will be $497 payment. Okay, totally optional. You don't have to do this, but if you would like to, okay? You will have that opportunity this coming week. It will be a very limited opportunity for time, but we will open it up one last time before we cut that off for good, forever, okay? So it will be $497 just like before. You will be able to become a lifetime member, lifetime pro member, okay? At the pro level. And you will never have to pay monthlies. You're basically done. Okay, for as long as we exist, you will have access to the pro level membership of the 4%. Okay, it is a no-brainer. It is something that, from a company perspective, it makes no sense to do. The only reason I'm offering that is because we've done it before, and I rewarded people that have been with us, through the bumpy pre-launch or whatever the case is. And again, I told you guys that we would bring that back as a one-time final opportunity or final promotion, and we'll be doing that next week. Okay. So that will be available for those of you guys who are looking for that. I will be sending out an email, and I will probably do another live stream about it, and it will be available for maybe a day or two, and then we're going to pull that off completely, because that will be replaced with a annual. Okay. Okay, so that is that. If you guys are asking questions, I'll stay on for Q&A a little bit later on. Cool? Okay, now I've got a list of things to talk about to you here, so let me make sure that we're on track here. Lifetime upgrades, talked about that. 7 steps upgraded version. Okay, so currently, as people are going through the 7 steps, okay, the 7 steps program, or those 7 steps that everybody go through when they get in. When I created those, I did not have a clue that we would be moving away from ClickBank, right? So in a couple areas there in those 7 steps, I reference ClickBank. So what we're going to be doing as well is going through that and updating those 7 steps, that content, to reflect basically our current system. So we're not going to mention ClickBank. We're going to clean it up a little bit. Right now, there might be a slight confusion in a couple areas there. Not so much, not a whole lot. It's not it's not bad to the point to where we literally can't use it. But I still want to make sure that we have everything dialed in and fine-tuned. So that content will get updated as well. Okay. So if you guys have anybody asking you questions or whatever, I know there was a couple people that asked questions about it. I want to make sure that we get that addressed. Okay, now tools. Okay, so what do you need? Okay, what do you need? Okay, what do you need? This is more for new people than people that have been with us. Okay, so you guys look, what we're doing here is we are building an online. We're building online campaigns, we're building online business. Okay, so really what you're doing here is you're learning how to build an online empire. Okay? Don't think of what you do as I'm just gonna get by. If your thinking is I'm just gonna get by, pack your bags now, go find something else. It's not the right thing for you to do. Okay? The thinking you should be tackling this thing with, okay? The mentality that you should be tackling this with is, you know what? I'm going to build myself an empire. I'm going to build an empire. Okay? I'm going to build an empire. Anything else is a waste of time. Your thinking should be like this. I'm going to become the best entrepreneur that I can be. Second best, third best, fourth best, top 10, top 20, I'm okay with top 100, is a waste of time. Okay? Waste of time. I'm telling you. Set yourself up for success. Okay? Prepare yourself mentally to succeed. A lot of people fail. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you guys. So many people fail just because they're settling for being in the top 10. They're giving them permission to fail before they even start. Okay? So I want everybody to adopt, you don't have to. You don't have to listen to a word I'm telling you. But your thinking should be, I'm going to be number 1 in my area. What's your area? The 50 people that you serve that opted into your, that came in through your registration page. You see what I'm saying? The 2 people that you have that have registered through your page, or 10 people, or 1,000 or 100,000 people, okay? That is your territory, man. That's your territory, you guys, okay? That is your area, that's your house. And you want to be number 1 for those 2 people or 3 people or 50 people, okay? You want to be number 1 for them. You want to serve them like there is nobody else in the world can serve them, okay? Does that make sense? Don't look at your 10 leads or 10 people that have registered and they got to your autoresponder, okay, as like, okay, I just got 10 people, so who cares? Okay? Commit to being number 1 for them, because those 10 people, here's the reality, those 10 people, okay, they are also opted in and they're getting emails from other people, maybe just like you, okay? Number 2, number 3, number 4, you have already failed. Go for number 1. Why not? Now here's the thing. What will it require for you to be number 1? You see what I'm saying? The world is full of mediocre. Okay? The world is full of average, man. Average, man. Aren't you sick and tired of average? Seriously. Okay? Does the world need another average human? Yeah, another average marketer, dude, like we don't need average, okay? I don't want to be average. I don't want to be just another guy, you know what I mean? I want to be something that will be somebody who can become irreplaceable. I want to be somebody who, you guys right here, right? This is my commitment to the 4%. I want to become irreplaceable. I literally want to become irreplaceable for this group, okay? And so the person that I need to become, okay, the person that I need to become is that, you know what, man, every single day I've got to push. I got to stretch. I've got to elevate my game. I've got to elevate my thinking. I've got to think creatively. I've got to learn, right? I've got to grow every single time, because guess what? The minute I stop growing, this group will start dying. My business will start dying, right? And so here's the thing. When it comes to that belief system, okay, everything, all your decisions, all your thinking will stem from, either that level of belief or that belief system, or another one, which is like, okay, I'm going to be average. I'm just trying to scrape by. I'm just trying to make it. And guess what? The reality is you will never make it. If you're settling for second best or third best, it will be very difficult for you to make it. It's a lot easier for you to dominate and crush it and go for number 1 than it is for you to stay in the top 10. A lot easier. Okay? You guys save your questions for later, because I'm gonna do Q&A a little bit later on. Okay. Okay. So. What are the tools that you need? Okay, very, very basic. So what we're doing here, okay, what you will be doing is you will be building yourself an empire, if that's what you want. What does this mean for you? What can this mean for you? Your imagination is your limit, okay? We have an ability to do like things that are unfathomable to the average people in the world, literally unfathomable, okay? Be able to earn the amount of money you want, create the kind of lifestyle you want. It's you controlling your economy. Like if you could call your shots, right? If you could call your shots and be like, okay, I want my economy to be like this. A lot of people complain about the U.S. economy or the government or the whatever, right? Or your country's economy. Now, what if you had an ability, this magic-like ability to create any economy you wanted? What kind of economy would you create it? Guess what? You have that power, okay? You and I, all of us, we have that power to create our economies, okay? And you do that here with what you've got, okay? So when I look at this, I look at the long term. I look at the long-term game here. And my long-term game is, I'm going to build an empire. What do I need? I need some tools. I need to be able to build a list, so I need an autoresponder. Basic, okay? I need an ability, I highly recommend, the 3 tools I will recommend you guys. an autoresponder. Okay, if you don't already have it, very simple. Everybody talks about building a list. Number two is you need to have a third-party tracking technology. I recommend ClickMagic. That's why we have it as one of the MSIs. That's why we have it. And it's not. I don't say it because we have it as one. We could plug in any MSI for that. We could go to Click. I mean, there's so many. There's so many of them out there. Okay, tons of them out there. I know the owner of ClickMagic. Okay. I don't have no special privileges with him. I don't have no special arrangements. I don't care. Okay. I'm not recommending them from that perspective. We're independent. We could be promoting or endorsing anything. ClickMagic is probably the best, most robust, most accurate tracking technology that's out there right now from the ones that I've tried, and I tried a ton of them. Okay, so I highly recommend you get that. Plus, it's one of your MSIs as well. And finally, I recommend funnel building technology, which is currently we endorse ClickFunnels. We will continue to endorse them because they're a great company. Russell Brunson is the founder of that company, and they're working on some new releases. What I like about when I look at this kind of stuff, right? I look at autoresponders. Okay, so take a look at the autoresponder. There's a lot of companies, there's a lot of wannabes, right? And they're like, okay, we're gonna be competing with GetResponse. We're gonna be competing with that company or that company, right? And so they launch out this autoresponder company out of the blue, and they say, you know what? And we're gonna be this, and we're gonna be a click tracker. We're gonna be, the whole enchilada put into one, and an autoresponder company. Well, it's great if you can pull it off, right? It takes tremendous amount of focus and effort for GetResponse to be a GetResponse. There is a reason why GetResponse or Aweber or any of the leading autoresponders that's out there, Merapost, Infusionsoft, they're not looking to be the best autoresponder and the best landing page builder and the best tracker and the best and the best and the best in all these different areas. Oh, by the way, and the best business opportunity. No, man. They're focused on their craft. Okay. And so don't get fooled by people, trying to sell you a $10 piece of software that does everything, that an autoresponder company does, and a click, a tracking company does, and a funnel building company does, and all that stuff. Think logically here, you guys. Okay, there is a reason why GetResponse has over 300,000 customers, and that's the only thing they focus on is getting emails, to be distributing emails. That's the only thing they focus on. That's it, right? Merapost, that's the only thing they focus on. They're not doing different things together, right? Now, what I like about ClickFunnels, for example, okay, and what I like about ClickMagic is ClickMagic. They're not trying to be an autoresponder. They're not trying to be a funnel builder. Okay, it takes tremendous focus and dedication to their craft to become the best. There's a lot of averages, but to become the best, you've got to focus on one thing. That's why a heart surgeon is only a heart surgeon, and a brain surgeon is only doing brain surgery all day long. They're not cutting your leg and the next day they're cutting your heart. That's all they do is that one area, boom, 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 over and over and over and over and over again. That's why they're great at it. Make sense? I see a lot of people getting, falling for the prices. Don't look at the price, man. You get what you paid for, okay? So I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for, for the cheapest solution that's going to give me everything under the sun. I'm looking for the best at what I need. So when it comes to the autoresponder, I want to make sure that my emails get inboxed, okay? When I'm looking for tracking technology, I want to make sure that I get the most accurate tracking available. And then when I'm looking for funnel building technology, I want to make sure that I can build great funnels and I have, ability to expand and grow and, all that stuff. So that's that. So right now, you guys, okay, those are the three tools that you would need, really, to build and operate and run your business. That's it. Not a lot, right? Now there is a talk. Obviously, Techademics has their technology coming, right? And we will be talking about it. Okay, so this next week coming up, I will be reviewing in great detail SmartMember, Okay, some of you guys know what I'm talking about, some of you don't. So Smart Member is a product from Techademics, which is one of the companies that we endorse, right, in our portfolio. And so they are very, very similar to ClickFunnels. I don't know if they're better or worse or whatever. I honestly have not reviewed that in details. Okay, I will be reviewing that. I already talked to them about it, and I said, look, you know, if we're gonna endorse that particular product, you know, and if it's worthy for us to say, you know what, we're gonna now priority wise, right? We're gonna give attention, or we're gonna give we're gonna make Smart Member to be our default the product that we endorse for like funnel building instead of ClickFunnels. And if it's worth doing that, we'll do it, right? And if it's not worth doing it, guess what? We're not gonna do it. We're still gonna endorse the company that's literally the best, that does the best job for the product, for the whatever needs to be done. Okay. So I will tell you, okay. I will tell you what we're gonna do with that. Okay, I'll tell you, and I'll tell you what I think about all these different. In particular, there's a question about, okay, what happens when ClickMatch or the ClickFunnels, right, and Smart Member. What's the difference? What are they the same? Can I drop one? Can I keep another one? Whatever. So we'll tell you. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's next. Okay, Operation 100K. Okay, Operation 100K, you guys, is resuming. That's right, it's resuming. Okay, I'm personally, I'm itching to get back behind the camera, and roll with episode 5 and start digging into the traffic training and all that stuff. Right? It'll be awesome. So Operation 100K, now we have the funnel. We have this thing, working, so everything is good, and I'll be jumping in front of the camera. Well, that David Jones will be, talking to you there. So it's going to be incredible. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So that is on track. That's coming up. Okay. Now another thing is some of the other things that we're going to be doing within the next 2 weeks, you guys. Within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so sometime within the next, well, let me just say this, before the end of this month, is this. We're gonna have the 4% live funnel. We talked about it previously, right? To where we'll have a weekly public event happening, okay? Like a live stream, okay? Publicly. And everybody will be able to promote and get your people there. And at that live stream, we're gonna give out great content. We're going to serve the marketplace for free, and then we're going to allow people to become a free member of the 4% group, straight up, zero resistance, and we're going to lead with value, massive value. Okay, so those funnels will be, or that funnel, we will release that sometime over the next 2 weeks, probably by the end of the December, for sure. Okay, it's not. I'll tell you this: it's not the highest on a priority list, but it's definitely there on a list, and it's on a table for us, and I have a very good feeling that we'll tackle it before the year is up. Okay. Another thing is the journey funnels. Okay, the journey funnels are also, and a good thing we didn't roll those out yet, because we're gonna center from it what it looks like, you guys. We'll make the 7 steps funnel to be like the central default funnel for the 4%. It's zero resistance. Doesn't cost anything for people to get in, to sign up, but as soon as they sign up, they get locked into you, okay? And then with that 80.4% confirmation and registration is insane. I want to keep that. If it was like 30, 40%, yeah, we'll have to work on it. But dude, with those kind of numbers, it looks like it will probably become our default funnel that we'll just get people into. And it's going to be like a pipeline, right? So you just get people through that. Don't have to worry about anything else. We'll let the sanction systems take over. We'll have the backend systems take over on your behalf, and you don't even worry about it. Okay, it'll be good. So the journey funnels will follow similar suit. Okay, so sometime by the end of this month, we'll have those becoming available. Now let's see. Another thing is the affiliate pay system. Okay, affiliate pay system is, we have a meeting coming up. with the onboarding team this coming week. I think it's on Wednesday, and we will have you guys informed on the process so that you can submit your information. How do you want to get paid? You want to submit your tax information, all that stuff. So we'll put you through the onboarding process. That is coming up, so we can get you guys paid. Okay, as soon as you're all onboarded with the payment system, you'll be getting those affiliate commissions. Okay, paid out to you on a regular basis. So great stuff is coming up there. Let's see, what else? I'm looking at my list here. Covered that. Okay, so the conference, okay? March 18th, 19th, and 20th. Right now, you guys, I can tell you this. I'm not going to announce the location yet, specific like venue location. I'll tell you that later, okay? Once we have all the contracts finalized, we're still going back and forth on a couple things that are in the contract, but here's what I'll tell you. Mark this down, okay? Mark this down. March 18th, 19th, and 20th, Orlando, Florida, okay? Orlando, Florida. Unless something totally crazy happens, but you know, it looks like we're there. We're going to be there to stay. So I don't foresee anything happening to where we're going to have to change locations. So March 18th through the 20th, Orlando, Florida. Okay, it's going to be beautiful. The resort that we're going to be having this in is awesome. It's only 10 years old. It's amazing. It's a 4-star resort. Rooms are beautiful. The venue is absolutely fantastic. It's nice and roomy. It's great. Our conference, our first 4% international conference, is going to rock the marketplace, you guys. We will set a new standard. We will set a new level. You will see. I want you to be part of it. I want you to be there in the room. You want to be in the room because it's not going to be another event. We don't need another event in the marketplace. We need something that is like, why do we do this? Like the question I ask myself is, do we even need to do this? Do we even need to go through the headaches of putting together an event, you know, and getting people in there, and then like most events, you go to the event, 3 things happen. You get a lot of information. You get a lot of like ideas flying, boom, boom, boom. You get bombarded. You listen to a lot of stories, right? So you get a lot of inspiration. So you're like, man, I'm going to tackle the world. I'm going to conquer this world. I'm going to do this. And then most events you get upsold like crazy, right? Well, so you are, now tell me if this is true or not for you. Or maybe this is just me thinking out loud here, right? With those 3 things happening, here's what happens. Usually when you go to the event, you're like, okay, you got great information, you've got pumped out of your mind, right? And then you come home, you're like, man, I'm gonna move mountains now. I'm gonna move mountains. That's what I'm gonna do because I've got the power, right? I've got the power. And then Tuesday comes, and then the reality smacks you in the face, and then you're like, what? What do I do now? Where do I start? What do I do? Right? And so you're pumped for about 3 days. Hey, is this true or not? You pumped for about 3 days, and then you go back to where you were. And then you kind of like deflate a little bit, yeah? So when I look at this, I'm like, dude, what do? We don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. How do we change, right? We need the training that we have here inside of the fort. We need that kind of stuff, right? And we're going to do that better than anybody else, delivering the training. Success comes from within. So if we were to do this right? If we want to do this right, we want to first of all change the person on the paradigm level, on a belief system level, on the operational level, right? And we do that at the event. So we're going to have an event component to our 4%. So we're literally, if your business is a reflection of you, okay, we want to make sure that we approach this from the intention of making sure that when people leave that event, there is nobody in the world can deviate them from their commitment to be number one, not number 2, not number 3, not number 4, not just average, not just good, not just excellent. Literally number 1, complete domination, complete, just like forging through, removing any of the bugs. But how does that happen? Well, we need to take we need to take your paradigm, your belief system, what the system that runs your brain, right? Your subconscious, if you will. We gotta clean that cup, because you can't put new water in a cup that's full of old water, right? And so we gotta break the person's paradigm, and we're gonna rebuild new paradigms. And now something that nobody's doing is we need to give people proper, like when you install something, you gotta give proper plan, proper actionable, specific steps that will also tie into what we're doing inside of the group here, right? And this way, a person can have a fast change and a lasting success, okay? So I know what I know how to do whatever I do in this area, okay? I don't know much about a lot of different things, okay? So we're literally going out there right now in the world, and we're bringing the best experts on the key factor, the key element, or the key areas of people's lives, okay? Like a human, success cycle, okay? Or just a success, just a human being. How do we create that lasting change that will last forever, okay? How do we do that? And so we're going to be having some of the world's top experts. Literally, we're going to tackle your main key areas. The 4% is not just about business, you guys. What I told you last couple streams or so, I think I said what you think about the 4% is maybe 10% of what you know what it's really going to be. We're gonna officially announce like what the 4% is really all about, and we plan on doing that at the conference. Okay, the conference is going to be our plan, our stake in the ground, if you will, in the marketplace. We're going to claim our territory, but it's going to be so much better. I'm going to have my mentors that help personally change the way I look, I feel. When you look in the mirror, if you don't like what you see in the mirror, you think you're going to build a successful business? Honestly, be honest to yourself. If you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, and you're mad at yourself, are you going to build a thriving business? Heck no, man. Don't fool yourself. It will never happen. Okay? So if you want to change your business, you want to change the person that you live with yourself, right? So if I'm not on good terms with myself first, I cannot look you in the eye, and because that thing in my eye is going to come across. And so you guys, I want to make sure that we have, we want to have, I want to build a group. I want all of us together in the marketplace, in this world, to be a light, right? In what we do. I want us to be a voice, not an echo. There's plenty of echoes out there. People get to events and they get ideas and then they regurgitate ideas, and that's echo. We don't want that, man. And so that's what this event is for. That's what this conference is for. And everything goes well, we're going to do those events annually. Okay? So we're not, we're literally pulling all the stops. Okay? We're not sparing any money on pulling this and putting this to be literally the most, it's going to be an event that will transcend people. Okay? From everything. From the moment you step in to the moment you walk out, it will be the next level. And you will want to be a part of it to really really understand it. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, if you're sold on the 4%, my goodness, man, your commitment, your belief will go to it will 100x once you show up. Okay, so make a plan. We're going to be releasing tickets here probably this coming week. Okay, we're building the systems, the tracking for that, all that stuff. Now, here's what I'll tell you guys. It's not going to be the cheapest, ticket price in the industry. It's not going to be a profit center for the 4%. I'll tell you that one for a fact. Okay, it's not going to be there for a profit center. It will be there for anchoring the belief. That's really what the event is going to be, for transcending people onto the next level. Now, it will cost a ton of money for us to put this together. It's going to be a 7-figure bill, multiple 7-figure bill. Now, our intention is this. I don't want to go, just like in business, man, you get what you pay for, right? So here's what we're doing, okay? It will be in Orlando, 4-star resort. The resort is awesome. I toured the resort. I looked at the rooms. It's a place that, you know what, I feel great inviting you to, okay? And my standards are not low, okay? What we'll do is for the first 600 tickets, okay, at any level, so whether it's general admission or VIP or whatever level you purchase, okay, when you register, first 600 tickets, we're going to pay for your hotel stay for all 3 days. Okay? For all 3 days. Okay? First 600 only. I think this is the second or third time I'm putting this in front of you, because I don't want nobody to think, well, he didn't tell me, or whatever the case is. Okay? It'll be for the first 600. We're going to pay for your hotel, something that nobody is doing, at least to my knowledge. Okay? We're going to pay for your hotel, taxes included, all that stuff. Okay? And you will go there, you'll check in, the room is going to be ready for you, you'll just go there, stay 3 days, 4-star resort, right there where the event is taking place, and that's that. Okay? First 600. After 600, the ticket doesn't change the price. The ticket will be whatever it will be. We'll announce the prices here this next week. We're still working out some final numbers. I don't want to, again, we're not doing this to profit on the ticket sales. We're not. We're doing it to make sure that we can cover the event, whatever the event is going to cost us, and just enough so we can cover it, and that's the intention. Because I know when I have people in the room there, and people transcend to another level, man, that's really what it's all about. It's not about on the corporate level, putting together an event. It's a lot of headaches, tons of headaches, and our business model is not that of the events. Our business model is results. Okay, we want to get you the results. So that's that. So you guys stay tuned for that. Again, 600, first 600, we'll get the rooms paid for the entire stay, 3 days in Orlando. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything else here? Covered that. Okay, so what questions do you guys have for me at the moment? Because I'm going to stay on for a few more minutes and answer any questions that you may have right now. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, Terrence. You're welcome. Well, Luna, my wish is for Santa. My wish for Santa is that for me to be one of the 600 people. Ha ha ha. Luna, you know what? Don't wish. Make it happen. That's it. Very, very simple. Santa will not do anything for you, Luna, and you know that. Okay. I have just joined this live stream, and I'm new to the 4%, and I've been following the 7 steps tutorial. I got stuck on step 3, creating funnels, because you have recently changed. Okay, so Abdullah is saying I just joined and going through the 7 steps, and step 3, when you're setting up funnels, if you get stuck on a step, just move forward to another step. Okay, that's it. Keep in mind that if you're a free member, you don't have access to the multiple streams of income. I think that's where you're probably getting stuck. So multiple streams of income is not available to free level members. It's only for pro members and above. So if you don't set up your multiple streams of income, don't worry about it. Just go through and go to the next step. Okay. Is the Money This Week funnel still active? Terrence, it is active. So the other funnels that we had available prior to this one, they're all active. They're just hidden. Okay, so if you have any traffic going to any of those links, that traffic will just be redirected to track properly on our new system. Okay, from ClickBank. So don't worry, you're not losing any sales or any money from any of those funnels. The reason we wanted to simplify it now is so that we don't overwhelm people. Okay, especially when new people are coming in. Now, what we'll do is we will enable or re-enable or show those other funnels as well, but they'll be tweaked just a little bit. So we're testing out this 7 steps funnel, to see if we can if we can tweak it up a little bit and see how it's gonna go. But all the other links are still active, they're still working, they're just not showing up for you. Okay, what I would suggest at the moment is that you just promote 7 steps for now, and then we'll bring those other funnels back very soon again. Okay, once the dust settles a little bit. Vic, should we be adding free members into this group? Yeah, you can, Eric. Free members can be added to this group as well. Are we keeping ClickFunnels? As of right now, yes, Omar, we are keeping ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is awesome. ClickFunnels, they're also working on another release of ClickFunnels that is supposedly really, really, really cool. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's really, really awesome. ClickFunnels, their focus is long-term just on building a funnel technology. That's it. So I like that. I like when people have their blinders on a particular thing. Will there be new leaderboard for this new? Will there be new leaderboard, or this one updated? Anna Melima, that's a great question. Yes, there's going to be several leaderboards that will be rolling out for you guys, based on free members, based on paid members, based on income, based on a whole bunch of different things. So that is on the table. It's just not as high of a priority item as some other things, but yes, there will be leaderboards updated, all that good stuff. As a matter of fact, there's going to be a whole bunch of new things coming to the back office, like we talked about. The vision that I casted, a few months back. We're talking about the small groups. We're talking about, you remember the different levels, the different ranks for the 4%? Yeah? So that stuff is coming up as well. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, what's up with the links being redirected? Is that fixed? What's up with links being redirected? Is that fixed? Lionel, there was nothing to fix. Everything was working 100%. We did not run into a single issue, to my knowledge, with this release. Okay, and today when I was talking to with the programmer, with our developer, with Mr. Shikibum Ahmed, he confirmed to me that there were a couple minor minor things that came up from a couple members. They thought that something was off, and in both cases it was no issue. It was not a problem. It was one member had their setup a little bit wrong, and so there was no bugs that we know of yet. But if you guys see something, please email support at 4%, and we will make sure that we crush them. Okay. So looking for your questions here. Man, that's a lot of comments. Will Operation 100K be available to free members? Richard, Operation 100K, I think you get first 5 episodes. First 4 or 5 episodes will be available to free members, and then after that, it will be available to pro members and above. Okay. Operation 100K is a $3,000 program, by the way, which we will sell it for $3,000. Once we complete it, we'll sell it for $3,000 program standalone. My client signed up as free member, could not find my name as sponsor. Email support at 4%.com. Make sure that you tell them your client's email address and their name so they can pull them up, and they'll help you with it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Questions. I'm a pro member, but the video shows 4 funnels, but the new system shows only 1. Okay, so Abdullah is saying I'm a pro member, and the video, Abdullah, that's what I'm saying is the 7 steps videos need to be updated because we moved away from ClickBank system, and we moved away over and we built our custom affiliate tracking platform that we have now, and the way the funnels are displayed and tracked are different now. Okay, so we will update that step and that video as well, so it shows current and updated information. Okay. My sales were redirected. Is that kink in the system fixed? Lionel, if you have specific, if you know, here's the thing. So Leonel is saying my sales were redirected. I need to, there's not enough information for me. If you can be more specific, if you know, if you have like an email address, if you have a name, something that I can, something like for me to pull, right, and dig into, I can give you, the quality of the answer will depend on the quality of question. Okay, so give good detailed questions. If you have a sale that did not, you know, you think you should get credit for, and maybe did not get your credit or whatever the case is, give me an email, give me a name, give me something that I can pull, so I can connect the dots and I can see what's going on. Okay, and if you can please email support on that one, support@4percent.com, all spelled out, 4percent.com. With that information, that will help you. Our support is awesome, you guys. They're still running, I think, under an hour of response. What is the name of the new payout company if it's not ClickBank? Corey, it's a custom build. We have a third party company that does all the affiliate tracking, and it's like they sort of like an escrow service as well. So, you know, our affiliates will get paid on time every time. We don't have to worry about any of the delays, including, I mean, whatever the case is. So I like that part. Plus, they give you an option to, you know, for you to get paid either bank wire, check, PayPal, and a debit card. So you can literally get like a Visa card or something, then you can have your commissions go there. And everything else is built custom around that. It's all custom built that we have here. Can we have an idea how the prices will be for the event, like price range if possible, for all category? Rosemary, I will announce the prices sometime this coming week. I'm trying to keep them as low as possible without putting my own money from my left pocket or my right pocket to pay for the event. Does that make sense? So we're taking a look at the budgets. We're taking a look at what's going on, and there will be, what I'll promise you is this: the prices will be the bare minimums that will be enough for us to cover the event. We can only hold 2,000 people. It's not going to be like a giant, you know, thing. It's going to be, we're going to hold 2,000 people at the event maximum, and our first one. Now everything goes well, right? And we do things like we plan on doing them, then, you know, maybe our next one will 10x it. Who knows? We'll see. Oh my goodness, how many comments? That's crazy. Noted. We are needing to sign up as members again with our new service of ClickBank is gone. Okay, so Mike, great question. So do you need to rejoin through the new system if you are on ClickBank right now? The answer is no. We have merged the two databases, so the system knows. If you're paying through ClickBank, continue stay there, continue pay through ClickBank. If you are an affiliate and you have people paying on ClickBank, you still get a check from ClickBank. But as far as the databases, okay, we have merged those two, so you're fine. You don't have to, you know, cancel or refund from ClickBank and then rejoin here. You don't have to do that. Please don't do that. It's going to create, you know, potential issues you don't need. Okay. How do we set up an account with a new payout system? Omar, there's going to be an onboarding process that you will go through, and I'm going to walk you through that as soon as we have that available. I'm meeting with them on Wednesday, by the way, and so we will have that information for you. After all setup, would you work? After all setup, what would you work on? And about Facebook Live, what's the best way to go give value? Richard, once you go through the setup, okay, what I would do for you is just stick with the Operation 100K, man. We're gonna have that resuming with episode 5. Those guys who are waiting for episode 5, Operation 100K is gonna be your key to the cool stuff. Okay, 4% swag. Okay, for those of you guys who attended live event in Vegas, this probably on Tuesday this coming week. Let me check. Is it Monday or Tuesday? I have that in my calendar. Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday. On Tuesday, you guys, you will be getting if you attended the event. This is only for those of you guys who attended Techademics event. Okay, in Las Vegas. Attendees from the 4% will get an email. It will ask you your address, your size, and a couple other pieces of information. If you can please reply to that, you will get your swag being sent to you, okay, as a gift, free of charge. Okay? Is it possible to restart 4% account if I cancel it and keep my referrals, or do I lose them? If you cancel your 4% account, you won't be able to log in. So you won't be, there's probably going to be a little bit of a grace period, and then your sales will get recorded. So make sure that you understand that. Okay, everybody. You guys, we've been here for an hour and a half. Okay, I appreciate you. Hey, Vic, when will you release Techademics Funnel? Techademics Funnel will be built and will be released based on this platform and this backbone. Okay, so we are, that is on the priority, and it's very, very high on the priority list. So we're getting that pushed out very quickly. Techademics Funnel. Okay. We are actually, there is a group of people I have that we're testing out a lot of this stuff with on the Techademics side, Techademics Funnel. We're going to be throttling that back into the 4%. So you guys will see that coming out to the 4% very soon. Regarding episode 5, what can we expect? Episode 5, 6, and moving forward, it's a lot of traffic. Pretty much 90% of the stuff, or 95% of the stuff we're doing is traffic optimization, looking at the statistics, making adjustments, and that's pretty much what's going to happen until the rest of the operation 100K. Okay. More autoresponders are being or also worked on it being integrated into the system for the integrations. So you guys will see such as Aweber and Merapost will be there. GetResponse is already there. Infusionsoft is going to be there. And so I think those are the 4 top ones that we're working on right now. Okay. All right, everybody. Look, I appreciate you guys. Okay. Appreciate you. And thank you for sticking around. Right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being committed, to your success. Thank you for not settling for average. Okay. I really applaud those people who strive for excellence. I applaud the people. I applaud the people that commit to setting the bar. To being the example, to being the person they want others to be, or they want others. They want to attract. So let's have that thinking, you guys. If I'm extremely busy with all this stuff that's happening here, behind the scenes. So I appreciate if you take care of the new members in the group. New people are coming in, welcome them, man. Somebody says, hey, so-and-so just joined, let's just all jump on them and welcome them, make them feel at home, make them feel like there is nothing else like the 4%, because you know what? There is nothing else like the 4%. And you know what makes the 4% special? It's the people that we have. It's you, and that's what makes us special. And I'm very proud of that. You guys, you're awesome. Stay cool. Have a great weekend. God bless. And I'll reconnect with you again first part of next week. Okay? Cheers, everybody. See ya.